Guardian Conference, to me, is an extension of the podcast that I've been listening to for a couple of years. I keep hearing wonderful things from Riley and Matthew and Jacob about the conference. I have been unable to attend prior to this year, but here I am, and it's been well worth it. I would say the compilation of the top-tier instructors that are here it's fabulous. It's a phenomenal way to get a little of this, a little of that. I came specifically wanting to learn about grip and red dots, and I got several different opinions on each, which might sound overwhelming, but each person ultimately has to work out how they're going to handle their own self-defense, their own techniques, and so forth. And it's not that the several different methods were in conflict. It's just a matter of I have to take what's good from each one and build my own method that works for me, my effort to protect myself and my son. Well, I'm an instructor, so I'm a little bit biased. Ongoing training is hugely important. It's just not as simple as people think based on watching movies or whatever. Training is phenomenally important. Practice is phenomenally important. Learning, as Jacob mentioned at the end, those three things, you have to put them all together, or else your perishable skill is going to perish. I think for me, I would say the diversity of instruction, it really is helpful. If somebody's been training with the same instructor for years and years, well, you know what that instructor tells you, but to come here and get all these people who are specialists in their particular disciplines is pretty remarkable. You can spend $2,000 to go train with one person for a little while, or you can spend whatever it takes to get here. Your money will be very well spent here, and you'll get a little sample of the best of each of these all-star instructors. I think the Guardian Conference had something for everybody. There were beginners here. There were people with tremendous military, competition, police experience. People who just kind of training junkies, and everybody, I think, got something out of every class here. There was a mixture in essentially each class. There were a few maybe for kind of more advanced students, but they did just enough hand-holding to make sure that we were safe, and then they put us in the classes, and each instructor worked with each student as best they could. Very, very diversified training to accommodate the various levels of skill that were here. I came here both as a student and an instructor, so I wanted to better myself both in my own personal practice as a protector of myself and my son. Also, I want to get the best to bring back to my students, and so this was a great opportunity to do all of that. And very, very well-run conference. Lots of details looked after for each of us participants, so we were comfortable and well served by the instruction. So yeah, very well done. I'm very pleased that I was able to attend. I would very much like to attend next year.